questions, questions orales. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Est-ce que le Premier ministre va appuyer la motion du nouveau Parti démocratique pour garder ouverts les bureaux de service à nos anciens combattants? Failing the personal vote of the Prime Minister, will he at least allow his members of Parliament a free vote as to whether or not we should keep open the service centres for our brave veterans?
The Honourable Minister of Veterans Affairs.
Mr. Speaker, Veterans Affairs Canada is constantly looking for ways to improve service delivery to our members, the vets who need those services, Mr. Speaker. All veterans requiring personal support will continue to be visited by their case managers at their home, and as well we have some 650 service points for veterans in Service Canada offices throughout the land.
Hear, hear.
Does the Prime Minister realize that from Corner Brook, one of the offices being closed, to St. John's, it's an 8-hour drive in good weather? That it's not true that there will be home visits for all of these veterans, and that it is grossly unacceptable to be shutting down services to our veterans when we've lost 8 of them to suicide in the last 2 months.
Well, Mr. Speaker, we all are very deeply saddened by the suicides, but I think it's patently unfair to connect those unfortunate circumstances to the office closures. Mr. Speaker, we do intend to keep on working on these issues to ensure that veterans, whether they need immediate service and be visited by a caseworker, that continues to be, as well as their opportunity to access a local, very, very close by service center office where veterans' issues will be dealt with at that point.
Hear, hear. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Very, very close by, 16-hour return trip.
Yeah.
Veterans in Sydney, Nova Scotia are holding sit-ins to try to stop the Prime Minister's decision to shut down these offices. One veteran even said, quote, "We're fighting a war here." Veterans saying that they're feeling that they're fighting a war with their own government. How did they let it come to this?
The Honourable Minister of Veterans Affairs.
Mr. Speaker, this is fear-mongering at the height of all this rhetoric. The reality is, Mr. Speaker, that in the past, veterans in need of home care have been served there, and they will continue to be at their own homes or elsewhere of their choice. As far as having to travel for regular, ordinary services, Mr. Speaker, that service will be provided in some 650 locations. Some of them, Mr. Speaker, right in the very building where the office was that is now being closed.
That's the minister who said, "Don't point your finger at me." It's not a question of fear-mongering, Mr. Speaker. It's a question of listening to Canada's veterans. It's the veterans who are speaking. It's not fear-mongering. The Prime Minister has repeated time and again this week that, quote, "very few veterans are using these services." If that's indeed the case, why won't the Prime Minister accept to at least meet with those very few veterans to hear their stories?
Very good. The Honourable Minister of Veterans Affairs.
Well, Mr. Speaker, at least I know who I am. I have been committed to having an open dialogue with the men and women who serve Canada in uniform, and we've made significant advancements in how Veterans Affairs, how veterans are served.
Order. Order. The Honourable Minister of Veterans Affairs has the floor. Order. 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 The Honourable Minister of Veterans Affairs.
Mr. Speaker, veterans across Canada should know that I am deeply committed, as is our government, to meeting with them and listening to their issues, no matter where and when that occurs. And Mr. Speaker, I've always reached out to veterans, and I will continue doing so.
Bravo.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
And they felt all the love this week, Mr. Speaker. Pendant qu'ils sont en train de fermer les bureaux de service aux anciens combattants, on apprend que le ministère de la Défense lui-même est carrément sous tutelle. Peut-être, Monsieur le Président, s'ils étaient capables moindrement de gérer l'argent du public, ils ne seraient pas rendus à enlever des services à nos anciens combattants. Bravo!
Mr. Speaker, I have to reiterate the fact that we remain committed to working not only with groups across the land, but we also are working very closely with the Department of National Defense to ensure that we have a coordinated approach in delivering the kinds of services that either our serving members or those who are veterans will receive. And that is very typical of what we have been doing and will be continuing to do.
Here.